hard.
I think he's just a genius.
This is a documentary about Ori Roth from Israel. He was born on the 19th of May 1987. Ori spent most of his life in Pardes Hana in Israel, living with his parents. When Ori was 28, he moved out of his parents' house and now lives in Tel Aviv with his girlfriend. Ori has a job in Tel Aviv where he works as a video editor and a director. Do a side swap so the guys on the camera can guess what you're doing.
Without balls.
Without balls.
How many balls do you want?
6 balls.
6 balls.
855?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more with 6 balls.
With 6 balls. 9555.
Yeah. Those are the most common.
Oh, I remember Ori. This is Ori's house. Oh, I remember. And hello.
Hi.
This is Ori's parents' house. He has 3 siblings, 1 older brother and 2 younger sisters.
This is my old one.
Oh wow.
Hi.
Hello, my name's Lewis. Are you okay? Do you know that I'm doing a documentary on Ori? I don't know if Ori said.
No,
Oh, cool.
you should check this picture.
Ah, okay.
He was awarded. It was a competition.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
No, much more. Like
Much more.
9 years ago.
The subject was infinity.
And Ori won
He
this?
won.
I did a video that I do like 3 balls.
Yeah.
All kind of tricks like black and white with like a jumping.
So he did a lot
Wow.
of money. 20,000. 30,000
30,000 shekels.
shekels. Yeah. It's like
800 euros?
No, a bit less, like 750 euros.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
No,
7,000.
7,000 euros.
7,000 euro, something like that.
1,000?
Yeah,
Euro.
Not 100?
No, 7,000.
Wow!
Yeah.
How did he manage to get that much?
So till now he is living out of.
because it was a bank competition.
Wow, that's a crazy amount of money.
So they gave
Thousands of people they apply to the.
more or
Competition. What's your favourite juggling video?
less. My favorite juggling video?
Yes.
Wow. I really liked New Shoes by Isaac Rockefeller.
Ah,
You remember this one?
I do.
Hey, I got some new shoes on and suddenly... Because also the tricks are really good. I like his juggling style also, and it's interesting to know what he's doing today, actually.
Which juggler would you like to meet that you haven't?
I guess Anthony Gatto, for sure. One of my idols, if not the idol. Yeah, it's really, it can be a dream comes true to meet Anthony Gatto, which is probably the best juggler ever. Inspiration to us all.
Agreed.
Yeah, and maybe David Kane because Chris Hodge. I want Chris Hodge. Yes,
Good
I
answer.
want to meet him. He's one of my idols as well.
He's an amazing juggler.
Amazing. Yeah.
What made you start juggling?
I actually didn't want to juggle at all because since I was born, all I seen was my father juggling, and he told me like, oh, you should try juggling, But in 1996, when I was 9 years old, we did like a big Euro trip for 3 months, and we stopped at Belgium at my parents' friends, and their son, he wanted to learn how to juggle, and my brother already knew, so I was thinking, oh, he wants to know, and my brother already knew, and so I want to know too. I tried it, and about 2 days after we started, like I did freeball cascade, like I hold it for quite a while, and we did like stupid street performance in Belgium and the Netherlands a bit. Yeah, we put a hat and people just put some money and we thought like, wow, it's amazing. And then after we got back to Israel, we started to practice like much more seriously.
You and your brother?
Yeah, I mean my brother. Yeah, but after 2 years, more or less, I just like got tired of it and stopped. So about 5 years later, I picked it up again. And my father, in that time, he and two partners, they made like they established the first Israeli circus, something like that. So lots of shows were there, and we were like involved and everything. So that got me also into it. And then we went to the Israeli Juggling Convention, and Olga and Vova were there, Olga and Vova Galchenko.
Wow.
And after the convention, they stayed at my place here for about a week. I still have Vova's socks, by the way.
Whoa, no
Yeah.
way!
I think so, unless my mother threw them to the garbage can because they were like super stink. No offense, Vova, but yeah, it was super, super amazing to see their dedication and their hard work and their self-taught, self-discipline, that they can go every day to the gym. We went to the gym, and they were like so strict. We have to practice 4 hours. We have to do this. We have to do this. We have to do this. One time, Olga, she was tired and she didn't do a part of the training session. So, and after the training session, we went to the ice cream to get some ice cream. So Vova said, "No ice cream for Olga. She didn't finish the practice.
Wow!
No ice cream." And he was like 15 years old and she was 12 years old. So it was really, really amazing and inspiring to see how they see the juggling, how they see in general practicing and stuff.
Wow, was Vova's mum and dad there?
No, they were here, they were in Israel for like a month just by themselves.
Wow, really?
Yeah, just skipping from house to other jugglers.
And so in the end, did Olga have ice cream?
No.
She didn't?
She didn't. We wanted to buy her, but he said no ice cream for Olga.
Wow, that is madness!
Yes. Yeah, he was very determined. No ice cream.
Great story.
Yeah.
I think his main talent is not talent, but his main virtue is concentration, because he's very concentrated.
What other things has Ollie been good at?
He's a great painter, drawer.
Yeah.
Wow, he draws fantastic. He could be the best musician I've ever heard because he sings perfect, very, very, very precise. No, and plays whatever. Never study any music, and a very good ear. You can see by the juggling that also what he's doing now, the promo, the
amazing.
editing.
Yeah.
It's just exactly with the music. Like if there is a boom here, something with the picture.
Yeah, it happens. What do you think the juggling community has given Ori?
Gave him friends. Because most of his friends, for many years, are the jugglers group, the jugglers community. And he really wanted to be close and with his juggling friends.
Tell us about Ori as a person, not a juggler.
As a person. He's not very, but kind of close, shy, sharp, very precise, good heart, very, very generous, always like to help.
That's an awesome, a sababa interview. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So what is this piece of paper you have?
I wrote when Ori just started juggling, and I saw that he is really good in juggling. I started to write some points. So it's a date. It was 15 to August 96.
Wow.
That he learned the cascade, just the simple cascade. And then on the end of September, he did 4 balls.
I've been told that you were one of the first jugglers in Israel.
Right.
How did that happen?
It was kind of, for me, it was kind of hobby. I spent 2 years in San Francisco, in the United States. In San Francisco, every weekend to a juggling meeting, and everybody is, teach each other.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning for me. Just again, it was kind of hobby. And when I came back to Israel, I was looking for somebody that I can, passing or something with. I was looking for a juggler in Israel, and it was kind of desert in Israel. A year after, I read in the newspaper kind of workshop in Tel Aviv for a street theater, and it was written also juggling, and it was the first time that I saw in Israel something that juggling. So I came to kind of audition, and the guy asked me what kind of thing that you can bring to the workshop. I said, I know some juggling, and he said, okay, show me your juggling. And then he said, okay, you will be the guide in the workshop, because nobody in Israel knows how to juggle.
Ori started is recognized as a hero in the Israeli juggling scene for organizing the Israeli conventions and establishing the first circus in Israel together with 2 other partners. Ori told me off camera that his dad is probably the most important part of his juggling life.
Holy shit!
from the south. And I was out, but you've been there before. You know you're gonna be there again. Well, I don't care what the stars may say, they always really push it to me. It's kinda sad how you lost what you had, you're never gonna have it again. So I said, hey, Sergio, you gotta get us out of here. And so I said, hey, Sergio, it's getting kinda hot in here. And so I said, hey.
What is the best moment in your life, also in your juggling?
When I went to my first EJC in 2004 in Carvin in France, and I got the 5 balls endurance, and it was really like a big boost for me to keep on going and improve more. And also the convention itself was truly amazing. It was a huge one. It was like 4,500 people. It was really amazing.
Awesome.
In many ways.
Would you consider yourself as quite a competitive person?
Yeah, I think I'm quite competitive.
You want to be the best?
I wanted to be the best until Baumwallen came along and
What do you think about the WGF?
I really liked it. Yeah, I really like the fact that it's like a competition with points and everything and deductions and all this kind of stuff. I think it's a nice way to put it and to show it to the world, and I think it got a lot of new great talents.
This is where Ori works as a video editor and the director. I believe Ori is one of the best, if not the best, juggling video editors in the world. He was telling me he got into video editing for a few different reasons. One being the rise of juggling videos in 2003 to 2005. Ori got motivated from the Thomas Deet series and the Chilton Brother videos. Hello, hello. Hello.
You're documenting Ori?
I am, yes.
So busy?
Me? Busy? One editing room.
One editing room. Oh, hello, sorry. Hello, hello.
And this man,
This guy.
Yes.
This man is Arnon, creative manager. He's doing a documentary about Ori. Can you lie a little bit about Ori for just 1 minute?
Ori is editing room that we like to edit.
Ah, okay.
I edited that yesterday. Actually,
Yes.
it's like the main game of the Israeli Football League
Yeah.
for I think 2 weeks from now, more or less. Pretty much the same.
Wow.
They corrected the colors a bit.
Ah, okay. Back in 2003, Ori taught himself how to video edit. He used to use Windows Movie Maker, but in 2005 he moved on to Adobe Premiere. They've changed that a bit, haven't they?
Always changing the
Wow, Ori man, that's amazing. How long did this take you?
this one took me about 2 hours, 3
Wow.
hours, more or less.
Crikey Moses.
This is my ukulele. Here comes the sun. I can show something nice that I made for the volleyball.
Oh
league,
yes.
and that I directed and edited. Volleyball. You ready? Let's see. Like a week. It took us to-
Wow.
Jump up and down and move it all around. Take the hand to the side, put your hand on the ground. Take 1 step left and 1 step right. 1 to the front and 1 to the side.
Big difference, isn't it? That one looks so much better.
Designed differently.
He's a multi-talented guy. He's super smart. He's funny. He's
Yeah.
funny as hell. Yeah, sometimes during work and from other stuff, I get inspired by him. It's like I genuinely think he's the best editor I've ever seen, and I worked with a few. I'm glad I met him. I'm glad he's my friend.
And that was amazing, boss.
Thanks.
After visiting Ori's walk, we went to meet Sari and Alan in the center of Tel Aviv.
So when I started juggle 10 years ago, I saw some juggling in Israel on YouTube, and I watched so many videos of Roth, so he like became my hero, more or less.
When we started juggling, we were like a group of 5 kids. We lived near Ori's house, and we always knew his skills of filming and editing. So we used to go with him. We even went once with Lewis. We filmed a movie, and he always had to.
It's called Let It Beast.
The Beastles is what they're called. So essentially,
We're coming with the lyrics and we're coming to show the rhythms on time. When it comes to keep it real, keep it really wrong. If there is a sound of I would like to mention. When I'm in the wind, like attention. Do you serve my bros? You so and so. It's my primary bone of contention.
Always when we wanted help, we were invited to his house. He helped us. He gave us tips. He
if someone called him and said like I need a show or jugglers for a gig, he called us, and
he helped out.
Yeah, since then we meet a lot, we eat a lot together, a lot. He pays every time.
He pays.
Yeah, Ori is a gentleman.
Ori is our father.
Yeah, he's like our father.
How many jugglers did the Ori has inspired?
I think more than 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he inspire you?
Oh, he inspired me a hell of a lot.
You see?
Yeah.
That's it. Because he's very creative. His editing is amazing. His juggling is very clever. His technical juggling is in a very high level.
A few years ago, after juggling meetings in Tel Aviv, we used to take the train back together, and he would drive us home, and it would be like 20 minutes out of his way. We were little kids, he used to drive us all the way home and go back to his house.
Because he wants kids to juggle, he wants the juggling community in Israel to be bigger. And
how much do you think Ori has affected the juggling community in Israel and worldwide?
in Israel, a
100.
lot. Yeah, like 100, yeah.
His whole family also. He's part of a family that really made the juggling in Israel go forward a lot.
And he's part of the organizers of the IJC. So, and also the mini conventions.
You should come, Lewis.
You should come.
Should come, yeah.
All of you.
It's as
come.
fun as IJC.
Yeah.
Boom! Let's drop! Yeah! Come on! I'll take you home if you don't leave me at the front door. Your body's cold, but girl, we're getting so warm. And I was thinking of ways that I could get inside. So now you're falling in love. Let me go now. This feeling's tearing me up. Here we go. Now she does it like this, will you do it like that? Now she does it like this, will you touch her right back? Now she moves like this, will you move it like that? Come on, shake, 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 I shake it. I 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 shake, 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 I shake it. Your lips tremble, but your eyes are in a straight stare. We're on the bed, but your clothes are laying right there. And I was thinking of places that I could hide. So now you're falling in love. Let me go now. This feeling's tearing me up. Here we go. Now she does it like this, will you do it like that? Now she does it like this, will you touch her right back? Now she moves like this, will you move it like that? Come on, shake,
From everyone I have spoken to about Ori, they have all said something along the lines of, he is a genius and a very kind person. Ori and his family have influenced and contributed immensely to the juggling scene in Israel. I honestly believe Ori has inspired thousands of jugglers all over the world, from his videos and contributions to the juggling community.
Video filming aspects. Yeah, you can use it.